We're going to New Jersey. The other day I was learning how to do some things in improv, you know. The whole thing of being stylistic. Never know the next move. Oh my goodness, that looks so sick. Not what I'm doing, but, you know. There's, boom, something like that I was learning. A cub drift. Now, Edem, a few days ago, he's a player. He's pretty, I don't know. He's well known, I would assume, in the community. He's really good at what he does. But he was teaching me some things to do when it comes to improv. Like, one of them was what I'm just showing now. A cub drift. I'm not the greatest at it, but I've been, like, spamming them because that's one thing that I've been learning. And, you know, you can't learn if you're not doing it. So I've been having a lot of fun. It gives me something new to do. Like, I kid you not, this is one of the most fun things I've done is a cub drift. Like, watch this. Or I guess it didn't work there. Let me try the other way, because I know it works on the building. Whatever I was doing. Okay, whatever. You get the idea. I air off. I do an air manual and turn them like 90 degrees or so. And then I just butt slap off of it, and it does so much air, and it gives me, you know, it's just fun to do. It gives me a lot of, like, different, you know, variety in my combos, which is something that was lacking for the longest time because, believe it or not, all I would do was nothing but butt slaps, BHRAs, and boost plants, and sometimes do some cool wall plants or whatever. Nothing really too crazy. Bro, this stuff is sick as fuck. It's so good. It's so fun. Boom. Boom. That did not even grind me? Or not. I did not grind it. Okay, whatever. That's not grindable. I thought this would be grindable. Am I crazy for thinking that was grindable? The old lady. Is it an old lady? No. I could have sworn when I was a kid I was thinking it was an old lady making these gravestones. But hey, it's another thing he was telling me. Showing me how to do something, you know? If you go into a manual and then you go and do something like a pogo and then you spam L2 a couple times or R2 depending on which stats and which trick you're doing, you do a thing called hyperspins. You know, a hyperspin is where you do a manual, you do, you know, a few spins on the ground and then you jump, and that gives you a hyperspin. You spin a lot, you ollie out so that you keep those spins in the air. But what he was showing me to do, and keep in mind, my accuracy is terrible with this. If you jump and then you manual and do like, you know, pogo and oh, that's right. That's why I'm the GOAT. I did it first try. That's right. You saw it here first. And watch, I'll do it the second try. Watch. Or that doesn't count. Hold on, those rails were in the way. Boom. Yeah, never mind, I'm getting pretty consistent with it. So, maybe I'm actually pretty nice with it. I doubted my abilities for a second, but I guess I'm just really that good. Some could say I'm a top 5 player now that I know how to do a hyperspin properly. Oh yeah. But there's some other things that he's been showing me. How to buffer tricks. Oh, that's not the trick I was just meaning to do. So if you're on the ground and you do, like, let's say I have a trick that's right left, flip like that. What I can do is I can do the right left on the ground and then jump and then press square so that I can get a backflip. So kickflip, backflip. Watch. I will not be able to do it on flat. It's just something. This is more of a curved thing. So let me try to go like this. I'm close, but I'm not really going to get it. So what I could do instead is hold my X button, press left, right, or right, left, and then let go of the X button and immediately press square. And you see that I'm doing so many of these. It's actually really simple. Not every trick will work, of course, because there are long tricks, but it adds a lot to the whole thing. There was some other things that he was showing me as well. Like, let me go to this thing because he was just showing me over here, so I'm just like, I'll do it here. There's there's a thing called a drop down 45. When you're grinding something, you drop down and you're holding like L1 to turn 45 degrees one way, and you butt slap the like this. Oh, maybe not like that. Except for I did not do exactly what I was saying I was going to do. See, there you go. Something like that. With a failed attempt, of course, but it's still something. Like that. And then you mix that with the air, you know, the cub drift. But then he was showing me there was something called a drop down 90, where I grind this, I hold R1, and then let go, and then, you know, drop down, and then grind this without touching the ground, I believe. But I'm not that good. Something like that. I'm not consistent with it. There's something that he was saying is little, just a minute detail that you can do in your combos. I'm like, oh. So I've been doing stuff with that. Not really. It's just something I've learned. And there's all sorts of things like that that's been really fun. So, of course, I gotta thank Edem for all these different tricks that I've been learning. What else did he teach me? There was something else. Oh, let me go to Manhattan just because this is where I learned it. I'm like, you know what? I'll do this, even though I'm sure I could find something in New Jersey. So let me go to the waterfront, and actually, let me use this guy just because. Bro, really? Let me get special. You can't see it, but I'm getting special. And then this is a flat rail. When you jump and then do like a, let's say a misty flip, for me is down, up, and grind. I'm not really gonna get that because it's too long of a trick. So what you can do is buffer the trick by doing the input of down, up, and then ollie, and then press O, which is the layout I have, you know, for this trick. And then you don't press triangle right away. You buffer it. You wait, and then you press it. Like look at that. Now I can land a FS 540. Did I just call this a? I might have just called this a misty flip earlier, but it's a FS an FS 540, and you know it looks real clean. It looks real nice. I can see myself doing this more often, you know, because this is it's fun. All these things are fun. So now I can just like, oh, I didn't grab onto anything, but it was a cool low wall plant. But I can start combining things. Ooh, the samba flip. I cannot lie. I am having a lot of fun with this. You know, I gotta have fun because it's like I'm playing my game, my favorite game, and I'm also playing something where I'm trying new things. I don't know what else to learn, really. I mean, I know some stuff already, but it's like, I don't really know. Well, I didn't really get the teleplant, but there we go. Also, he taught me something with teleplants, where I set it up. Let's just use this. Boom. You see, I combined it with a bank drop and a wall plant. You can do it with vert. That's where I learned it, was with a quarter pipe. Basically, once you set up the teleplant, you just press X and R2 at the same time, and that gives you a vert teleplant or something. I don't know what it's actually called, but using that. Let's see. Can I do this in rethawed? Probably not. Nope, I get stuck. Nope. But yeah, I'm just having fun with this game. This game is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. You having a lot of fun? I know I'm having a lot of fun. And with that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Comment down below what you want to see, what you think I could learn. If I already know it, then oops. But there's some stuff that I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I really don't know. Let me know, because I want to learn more things in the improv scene. Even though I'm like not a good improver, it's more so I want to learn these tricks because there's a lot of cool things to be done in this game. And yeah, thanks for watching. Stay goated.